Artistic Gamer 7 and welcome back to some more Pokemon 2 Creator Sim videos. This one today we are turning Espurr into a sim. Espurr is a Gen 6 Pokemon. You should be seeing Espurr down in the bottom left corner for anyone who is more of a Sims fan and likes watching Creator Sims videos but doesn't know a whole lot of Pokemon. You can see what this Pokemon looks like right there. So we are making Espurr. I decided to make Espurr a child since he looks so small, cute, and adorable. I did turn him into a teenager or an adult. I don't remember which one I actually clicked. But sometimes I would do that with the children because you can't move as much stuff on their face and things like that. And a lot of times the way I do these sims, I will say like they probably have sort of an anime reflection on them because I tend to make the eyes slightly bigger, especially when dealing with the Pokemon sims. And I also tend to try to make the neck a little bit smaller, and the neck is one of the things that you cannot absolutely do on the kids at all. But it will change if you go up to a teen or adult and make their neck smaller and put them down to the kids, so it still gets small and bigger, but you just don't have any control of it in Create a Sim when you're actually creating the kid, which is sort of strange that kids can have a slight different variation in the size of their necks, but they can't actually be edited in Create a Sim. But anyway, so yeah. But I am making this cute, adorable thing into a creepy sim. Basically with this sim, the one thing with a lot of my Pokemon sims, not all of them, but I try to give them more realistic features, what they would look like if they were basically human, but, you know, still with a cartoony twist in a way. But, you know, I just threw that out the window, whoop, with him and made him gray. But you know what? In my Sims world, we tend to have unnatural hair colors, but we say they're natural. Same goes for skin. We don't care. You could look as weird as you want. We will be fine with the creepy little gray child with the slightly purple hair walking around. Sure, that's totally normal. Question mark. But yeah, so because honestly Espurr looks like he or she, I decided to make a boy this time. One, I don't make males as much, so I try to convince myself to make a male when I can. But I just have so much more stuff for females, and it makes it a little bit easier and funner because I just have more options, but I still try to tell myself to make males every once in a while. So I did make Espurr a boy. Espurr can be male or female, but what Espurr turns into is changed whether it's male or female. It's Meowstic, and Meowstic looks different for a female version and a male version. So, but anyway, so with this little child here, I decided to try to make him look a little bit creepy, because Espurr sort of has a creepy quality to him, honestly, when you stare at him. He's just a psychic type, but you know, in some ways, you could easily tell me he's a ghost type, and if I didn't know, I would believe you. But yeah, Espurr seems like he's seen some scary things that he cannot unsee, and so the Pokemon. So I decided to try to make the child maybe look somewhat that way, like he's seen some things he should not see, and he can no longer unsee them. But yeah, so he is a little creepy, but that honestly makes me like him a little bit more. I like the little creepy vibes that this child's giving off. Now, don't get me wrong. If, you know, light purple hair and gray skin was a normal thing in the world, and I came around the corner and just saw this child blankly staring at me, I would be a little creeped out. It's just a blank stare. But obviously this child is not a real child, so I will not be getting creeped out by the weird Espurr kid who has seen some things. But yeah, so I basically with him it was pretty easy. I did go a little bit more purple than gray, because he's a purplish gray with his eyes mainly being purple, but it does still have that purple hue to it, and the fact that his eyes are purple, they sort of play off of each other. So I did still want to give some purple, and there was no, like, color, like, clothes that was, like, a purplish gray. So the clothes I got was the closest to trying to get purple and gray together and, like, working with each other. But I was playing around with a lot of stuff. But a lot of it, the purples were just, even if I liked the style and I liked the look of it, it was just too dark. The one shirt I ended up picking for him had that light enough purple in it and sort of more of a look that I was wanting for him to look like on it. So ultimately I chose to pick that shirt, obviously. And honestly, the hair I thought fit perfectly, because I tried a few hairs very quickly, but it just, none of them, as soon as, I think it was even the first hair I tried on him, but I was just like, this is the hair, I have to go with this hair, just because it's got the little flicks on the end, and Espurr's got these little flicks and sort of messed up hair, and I was like, this is perfect, and it comes in a good color, perfect. But yeah, and I also had quite a good time actually taking like little screenshots of him, because he was a little creepy, just little creepy boy, but he's sort of adorable while being creepy. But yeah, ultimately I do like how he turned out. I don't know if he'd be in like my top section, but he'd be pretty high in the mid section, I believe. I'm still thinking about maybe doing a video where I rate my Pokemon Sims from this series from best to worst. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like to see that. I might end up doing it no matter what, but I haven't decided yet. But if I definitely have people wanting to see it, I definitely will do it. But I hope you like how Espurr turned out and how creepy wonderful he is. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on Espurr here. Hope you're liking the series and the video. If so, hit that lovely like button, subscribe, and all that lovely YouTube goodiness. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!